wonderful evening. My name is Bruce Wood. I am Director of Fine Arts for the Anchorage School District, and it is our pleasure to welcome you here to West High School for this 2019 Allstate Music Festival. A few housekeeping things, if you would, please. Make sure that your cell phones are on silent. Thank you. If you've come here with a young one in your family and they decide that they would like to be an extemporaneous member of our choir, feel free to just go out into the foyer until they decide that they're finished with their tune, whatever that is, and come on back in. These students have worked so hard. Each year, I have the honor of introducing an MC for this event. I have come to know tonight's MC through my work here in the district. I respected him from the moment we met and the work that we have done together, but especially because of his interest and the way his eyes light up when he talks about his own children's experience in being choir members here in the Anchorage School District. And tonight is no exception, because our Chief Human Resources Officer, Matt Tieford, has a student in the mixed choir of Allstate. So I knew he was going to be here. And he's agreed to be our MC. Would you please welcome Matthew Tieford?
Thank you, Bruce. Good evening and welcome to the 2019 Allstate Music Festival Gala Concert featuring the Allstate Band, the Allstate Mixed Choir, the Allstate Orchestra, and the Allstate Treble Choir. Beginning with 959 individual auditions from 48 schools throughout the state of Alaska, the 347 students that you will see and hear this evening represent the finest of Alaska's young musicians. These accomplished young students, taught by 75 dedicated and capable school music directors, have gathered for 3 days of intense rehearsals with 4 outstanding professional conductors to provide this final concert for you. We have a treat in store for you tonight. Of course, no activity, and especially no state high school activity, can function without supporting people in groups. ASAA would like to thank the following sponsors. First National Bank, Alaska. ASAA is extremely grateful for all the generous support from their title sponsor, First National Bank of Alaska. For the past 31 years, First National Bank has proudly sponsored high school championship events. ANTHC, the Alaska Native Tribal Health Consortium, provides the highest quality health services for Alaska Native people at the Alaska Native Medical Center and across Alaska through training, health education, disease and injury prevention, and rural water and sewer construction. And also special thank yous go to Cam Bowman, ASAA Music Coordinator. And 2 members of the Anchorage School District's Fine Art Department, Director Bruce Wood, whom you just heard from, Leah Maltby, ASD's Fine Arts Curriculum Coordinator, David Hagan, ASD Music Festival Stage Coordinator. Also thanks to East and West Anchorage High School's administration, staff, and students, to the district's auditorium technicians headed by Tammy Smith, Damian Salvo, and Eric Brown. And also thank you to our ushers for tonight's gala concert, who are members of Ushering in the Arts with the Anchorage Performing Arts Center. So before we get started, I have a few program corrections I'd like to point out. These corrections are needed for tonight's concert, and they'll be corrected in the extended program to be added to the ASAA music page and are also available for purchase. The first correction, Susan Reed is the accompanist for the All-State Treble Choir, and Janet Carr-Campbell is the accompanist for the All-State Mixed Choir. They were reversed in the concert program. In addition, All-State Treble Choir, we have an addition to the program, Taya Crosby, a 10th grader from Bartlett High School, and All-State Band Correction for Percussion, Morgan Eli from West Valley High School. All right, I think there's some folks up here ready to get started. We're going to begin tonight's concert with the All-State Treble Choir. Before we do, let me share a few items of background information. 682 choir auditions were submitted, of which 301, or about 44%, selected for the treble and mixed choirs. Choir auditions were submitted from 43 schools across Alaska. The treble choir coordinator is Gabrielle Pierle, West Anchorage High School choir director. Would all the choir directors of the students on stage please stand for a round of applause to thank you for your efforts on your students' behalf. All right, we're going to do some first chair medallions. First chair medallions for choir were identified by the auditions, and those selected were determined by a live audition at the festival. The medallions were presented during the dress rehearsal this morning. With the first chair, treble choir members, please come forward to the center of the stage as I announce your names, and I would ask the audience if you would please hold your applause until all names have been announced. Kayla Kohazi, Juneau Douglas High School. Ellie Martinson, Nome Belts High School. Allison Hart, Kodiak High School. I need to back up. Apologies. Kayla is our Soprano 1 first chair medallion winner. Ellie was our Soprano 2 medallion winner. Allison was Alto 1 selection. And finally, Alto 2, would Cindy Catro from Lathrop High School please come forward? Congratulations. Okay, so for tonight, the following selections will be performed by the treble choir. Beginning with Caritas Abundat with Kathryn Hoffer, violin, and Brady Byers, percussion. Next will be 3 17th century English lyrics in 3 sections. First, Fair and True, then Come Let's Be Merry, and finally, When I Lay Me Down to Sleep. And last, Jordan's Angels with the following soloists. Alana Zeiger, Diamond High School, Josie Piersma, Palmer High School, Harris Weiland, Dillingham High School, Stephanie Eakin, Mount Edgecombe High School. And Evelyn Carol Shearer, Eagle River High School. And as I said, the treble choir will be accompanied by Susan Reed of Anchorage on piano. Now, please join me in welcoming Jeffery Redding, Winter Garden, Florida, conductor, and the 2019 All-State Treble Choir.